So welcome to the video answer key for linear pair segment addition and angle addition practice. Getting right to it, everyone. We have a line segment, or actually a line there, and we are given line segment LM and asked what we could add to segment LM to make segment LN. And so I can see pretty plainly that I would need to add the segment MN to make that short red line as long as the long red line. And so I'm going to say that I need to add MN, line segment MN, and I'm supposed to give the reason for that. They have the answer right there. The answer is the segment addition postulate. And I'm going to abbreviate these things, everyone. I'm not going to write out segment addition every time. I'll do things like seg add just to save myself some time. Moving over to number 18, we have AB plus something makes the length of AC. And so I can see that in order to make it that far, I have to add the segment BC. And again, that is because of segment addition. Moving along, we have the angle YVZ. YVZ is this angle right here. And we are looking for the angle that when we add it to that one would make 180 degrees. So we only have two choices, everyone. We've got the choice of the green angle here to add to it, which we could. It would not make 180 degrees because that does not make a straight line, or it is not a linear pair. Or we could add the blue angle. I can see that if I add the red and the blue angle together, I do get a straight line that does form a linear pair. So I'm going to say that YVZ and the blue angle is ZVW. Make 180. So that is the angle addition postulate. And if you chose to name that angle differently, you could also name that angle WVZ, of course. So either one would be correct. Next, we're asked to find two angles that if I add them together, make the angle MJK, which is that whole big angle right there. So I'm going to see that to make MJK, I need the red angle and I need the green angle together to form MJK. So I will use MJL and I will use LJK to make MJK. And again, as always, there's a couple different ways to name these angles. And so if you name the first angle LJM, that would work. And I think you get the idea there. We could also reverse the order of these. And we could have put LJK first. Because addition, we can reverse the order and we still get the same thing. 21, we can see that we need to add something to GI. So here's GI. The only thing that I have that I could even possibly add to GI would be FG. And all together, those would make FI. So, and as always, there's a couple correct ways to name these. You could name FG GF, but that seems kind of weird. So I'm going to add FG to GI, so my two red lines get added together to make my green line, which is FI. Number 22, we have some angle being added to angle RPS to make angle RPT. And so it looks to me like the piece that is missing to make RPT is this green angle over here. And so we can name that angle, as we always can, a couple different ways. I'm going to name it SPT. And I think on these last couple I forgot to name the thing that I used. So on 20, this is angle addition. On 21, this is an example of segment addition. And then on 22, we have another example of angle addition. So with that, everyone, that's it for this one. I hope this was helpful.